Get in the game with NFL Sunday Ticket from Rev TV. You'll get every game every Sunday afternoon from around the league. Plus, NFL Sunday Ticket gives you up to 8 live games on one screen with Game Mix. You'll get that died and woke up in football heaven experience when you upgrade to NFL Sunday Ticket Deluxe, including Red Zone, the channel dedicated to every scoring play from every game. And if you add Rev TV HD to NFL Sunday Ticket Deluxe, you'll be entered to win big weekly prizes with NFL Wildcard Mania. Get in the game with NFL Sunday Ticket.
Haitian parents afraid to send their children to school. This as the Haitian ambassador responds to inflammatory comments posted on social media. Plus, a man convicted of incest will serve 5 years. We've got those stories and a whole lot more coming up tonight. I'm Vonitude and NB12 starts now. Topping news tonight, one day after the Haitian ambassador warned that immigration raids could give the Bahamas a bad image, a leader in the Haitian community is today speaking out against what he calls the inhumane treatment of Haitians. He says Haitian parents are now afraid to send their children to school. Kyle Joaquin reports.
Joel Pierre has been living in this Haitian village for 6 years now. He said what he saw on Saturday was heartbreaking. He said he has no issue with the government implementing its new immigration policy. However, he wishes it would be done in a more humane way. Joel Pierre lives in the shanty town just off Joe Farrington Road. Thankful that immigration officers have not yet hit their village, he tells MB12 how he feels the way the immigration policy has been rolled out is an injustice. With images of children being taken from their homes circulating all over the internet, Pierre says he shares the sentiments of the Haitian ambassador in saying it will leave a bad image on the Bahamas. And with some of Haitian descent publicly expressing their disgust with Bahamians and the new policy on social media, as well as rumors of an uprising, Pierre is asking for there to be calm among his fellow Haitians.
Don't be mad with the Bahamian or the Bahamian children. Don't get mad with the Bahamians. They have absolutely nothing to do with what's happening right now. It's the government. The government are doing what they're supposed to do. Let them do what they have to do. If they think it's good for the future of the country, fine. But if they think that will do an impact on the future of the country, let them think. Because I believe that everything that they do, they have to sit down before they do it.
However, just minutes after speaking with Pierre, one of the men in the village began waving his machete at our cameraman and asked if he wanted to get the Colombian necktie. Pierre said Saturday's immigration exercise has left many Haitian children afraid to even go to school.
You have children yesterday who scared. I've been receiving so much phone calls from parents that call me, say, Joel, can I send my children to school? They scared to send their children to school. Even the children, they scared. Whenever it was not like this before. They used to walk on the street with no problem because they know that's their hometown, that's their country, that's where they born. But now, they scared to go anywhere. You tell them, get dressed to go to school. Oh, I ain't going. Police gonna catch me. Immigration gonna take me.
This Haitian leader says he's even worried about his own children. Despite having a Bahamian passport, he still considers himself a Haitian by blood and fears for his children. He even went back to the campaign by the Progressive Liberal Party leading up to the 2012 general election, where the then opposition leader Perry Christie said there is no such thing as a Haitian Bahamian.
As I remember on a campaign time when the PLP was doing their campaign, I was there when the Prime Minister, Mr. Christie, says there is no such thing as Haitian Bahamians, no such thing as Jamaican Bahamians. Once you have a Bahamian passport, you are a Bahamian. No matter who are your mom, who is your daddy, once you have the Bahamian passport, you are a Bahamian. Okay?
Now, just like many other shanty towns across New Providence, this one is in the process of being torn down, and residents say up to just last week there are people still living in these homes. The rubble from the home of this Haitian Bahamian is still being cleared by tractors. Michel said he's not really upset about the new policy, but by the fact that so many lives, including his, are being turned upside down.
Man, you got people, you don't got house. What you think? You think people, how much people, maybe 1,000 people, you move off village. You think all 1,000 people sleeping in them small house? They got the sleeping car, they got the sleep next people, he make next people got power over him because he can't find place to rest he had to keep his children. It don't make sense.
Reporting for NB12, I'm Kyle Joaquin.
And Haitian nationals living in a shanty town also weighed in on the immigration raids. Simone Davis has that angle.
Following Saturday's immigration raids, many people took to social media to express how they felt about the exercises, which resulted in 77 legal migrants being held at the Carmichael Road Detention Center. Some people felt the apprehension exercise was inhumane and expressed anger and outrage, while others insisted that the raids were long overdue. NB12 spoke with a number of Haitian nationals living in a local shanty town. They say they respect the government's decision to combat illegal migration. However, they are still hurt by the way it happened.
Law is law. They have a right to do what they have to do. But it's terrible and misery. My heart even can't eat and thinking, but my sisters and brothers, like it's Asian people who can't even speak English too good. So I mean, they feel like terrible. But it's still, when I say that, I'm not saying they don't have a right to do it. They do it, they have a reason why to do it.
Some Bahamians agree with the government's gesture to eliminate foreign immigrants. They say although it is sad that it has to be done in the form of a raid, it is the government's duty to fully protect the Bahamian people by any means necessary.
I do agree with the policy, and I do agree that it's about time because we don't enforce laws, especially with even our own people. And it's just a sad thing that it's a lot more Haitians than other nationalities.
For a long time, we as Bahamians, right, need to do something about this situation. And I am glad to see that this government has taken steps now to correct whatever problems that we're into. We have to go through a just process, right, to make sure that we treat them properly, but at the same time, we satisfy the Bahamian public.
The exercise took place on the day government's new immigration policy took effect. It requires all non-Bahamians to have a passport of their nationality and evidence that they have permission to live and work in the country. The policy also states that the Department of Immigration will not accept first-time applications for residence or work permits from those who have no legal status in the Bahamas.
I got 25 years in the Bahamas. I married 1993. I got 21 years. I am. You see that, right? I mean, I got my permit, I passed, I work on the permit.
Everybody who come on, just try to get yourself sorted, and after that, they ain't gonna bother with nobody.
Reporting for NB12, I'm Simone Davis.
Though he admits that Saturday's raid sparked outrage among some Haitians, the Haitian ambassador says Haitians are not violent people and suggested that some people making inflammatory comments online may be of Haitian descent but were born and raised in the Bahamas. Antonio Rodriguez says Haitians are very peaceful people who contribute to this country's development.
You never heard about Haitian. I'm talking about Haitian. I'm not talking about Bahamian from Haitian descent. We never heard about Haitian being involved in crime and things like that. Look at what happened at the shantytown. The guy who made those comments, he's a Bahamian. He has a Bahamian passport. Born here, raised here, never been to Haiti. But when they talk about Haitian. He's not Haitian, he's a Bahamian.
The Haitian ambassador dismissed any suggestion that strong reaction from some Haitians to recent immigration raids could lead to violence, insisting that Haitians come to the Bahamas in search of a better life and should not be blamed for things that happen.
They are not like we're going to march, we are going to do this, that. Yeah, they can have some very, frustration, but I'm going to say there are some, I know some of a few, who can be, because of frustration, they would like to do this, they would do that. But I can tell you, no one in the Haitian community is not going to support them, to go with them, or to encourage them.
For instance, Rodriguez says Anson Ali, who made headlines last month when he threatened violence against Bahamians, is a Bahamian national of Haitian heritage, not a Haitian.
So don't blame Haitian when things happen. We are very peaceful people. We are very work hard. Haitian work hard. Look at that. The development, the Haitian have contributed greatly to the development of the Bahamas, doing jobs Bahamians don't want to do.
The Haitian ambassador suggested that Haitians stick together because they often deal with prejudice in the Bahamas. He also took exception to some Bahamians' claims that Haitians are taking their jobs, insisting Haitians get the jobs Bahamians don't want.
They feel better together. Why? Because they are rejected. They are not accepted in the Bahamian society. They are not. You know, people treat Haitian or Bahamian from Haitian descent like all are illegal.
He says officials must take steps to integrate Haitians living here legally into Bahamian society, particularly those people born here.
The kids born here, raised here, go to school as everybody. And when he graduates from high school, all doors are closed for him. So that cannot be. There have to be some understanding. They are here to stay, and they are, the future of the country.
From the courts, a man convicted of incest in relation to the rape of his 65-year-old mother will serve 5 years in prison. In her ruling, Justice Indra Charles said the case was one of the most repulsive and disgusting, considering that his mother is the victim. The 33-year-old man showed no emotion when Justice Charles gave her ruling, though. She sentenced him to 8 years in prison, but said he will serve 5 as she took into account that he was on remand since January 2012. She said the rape of one's own mother is revolting and disgusting. She noted this is a sad case for a mother who did not even come to testify. The man's mother could not be located to testify at the trial, but her statement to police given immediately after the incident was entered into evidence under Section 66 of the Evidence Act. According to the woman, her son woke her around 12 a.m. on January 10, 2012, and ravished her until 5:45 a.m. Justice Charles ordered that the man be given psycho-counseling, anger management, and substance abuse counseling during his incarceration. You're watching the Best in Bahamian News. There's more when NB12 returns.